Let's go to David in Robinson, Illinois. David, welcome to the program. What's your question for Pastor Adriel?
Hey, David, are you there?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry. Me and my wife both attend church regularly, and several of our people, we're all looking forward to Jesus' return. But there seems to be some fear about we're being in the last days and, what's happening. Is there something, some passages in the Bible you could enlighten us with to, I can share and root some of the fears going on?
Yeah, there is a lot of fear right now, isn't there? And there are a number of passages that I think I could go to. One that I would encourage you to look at is what Peter said in 1 Peter chapter 4. And this is not a text that we oftentimes go to when having discussions about the last days, but I think he highlights really the heart that we should have as Christians in the midst of these very difficult times. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7, "The end of all things is at hand." Now, the disciples, they were under an extreme amount of persecution. Peter was under an extreme amount of persecution. He would be martyred for his faith. I mean, he's talking about the coming of the Lord, right? The end of all things is at hand. Therefore, here's what we encourage each other with, David. Be self-controlled and sober-minded for the sake of your prayers. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. Show hospitality to one another without grumbling. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. And so I just love this here because he says, look, the end of all things is at hand. And you sort of, what do you expect to come after that? Let's move to the mountains, stockpile ammunition, create these secret communities where we can, hide out, that kind of a thing. No, that's not what Peter says. Even though they're in the midst of a situation that was dire, even though the church was being persecuted at that time, he says, be self-controlled. Put to death the sin that still lives inside of you by the grace of the Holy Spirit. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, right? Continue going to church. Show hospitality without grumbling. That, my friend, is what we need to be committed to right now as Christians. Not giving way to fear and, freaking out. No. We love. And we set our eyes on Jesus, and we know that he is the sovereign King of all who is in control, and we rest in him. We remember what he told us in John chapter 16. In this world, you will have tribulation. Yeah, there is tribulation in this world. There is suffering. There is difficulty. But he said, don't be afraid. I have overcome this world. And so I would encourage you and your wife and your friends to continually set your eyes on Jesus and to pursue love for the church and for all people and that steadfastness in prayer during this time. God bless you. Hey friends, thanks for watching that video. I trust that it was encouraging to you. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're looking for more great content coming from Core Christianity. And if you haven't done so yet, would you give this video a like? It's one of the ways that we can continue to get the word out. So like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content. May the Lord bless you.